Ugezu, baby.
Sanga, okay.
Choma Apota.
Chia Wilfred.
Walter Kalada Anga.
I will encourage you to keep watching.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Keep watching.
Keep watching. Keep watching. Nollywood picture. TV.
TV.
TV. Nollywood picture. TV.
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 Your Majesty, you can wage war against your fellow men, and posterity will judge you as a warrior. Do not ever wage war against the women. Posterity will judge you as a murderer. This is not good for you.
Do you realize you're talking about a group, a bunch of women who walked into this palace to warn me?
Your Majesty, did you see them face to face?
Doesn't matter, okay? So I wasn't there, but they came and they gave their warning to the queen. Or are you telling me that the queen would say that she was what when she wasn't?
Your Majesty, acting on unconfirmed report is not the attribute of kings. You ought to have verified the veracity of the report before sending the guard to warn the women.
My king, with all due respect, my king, there is trouble in this land.
What do you mean by trouble? Have you delivered the message I ordered you to deliver?
I was unable to deliver the message, my king, because when I got there, I saw the women planning how to overthrow you, my king.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? The same women who walked into this palace to warn me, the same group of women are planning to overthrow the king.
And then, my king, as I was coming, I encountered a spirit. An evil spirit appeared before me in form of a maiden. And she said, I must deliver the strong message from the women to you, or she will kill me.
That maiden, did she dance for you?
No, my king. She didn't dance. But she was talking tough. And it appeared to me that an evil spirit was standing before me. My king, before she appeared, I had seen palm head growing in the tail of the palm front.
Your Majesty, did you hear that? Go ahead and deliver the message you were asked to deliver.
My king, the women, they said they don't see you as their king because you are not ruling with Udubeze, and that your days are numbered.
The women said that. They said that to you?
Yes, my king.
I am pleading with you, your majesty, to remember what I said earlier. You can wage war against your fellow men, and posterity will judge you as a warrior. Do not ever wage war against the women. Posterity will judge you as a murderer. Live long, your majesty. Your majesty, you must deal with Amoma and her brother. That is the only way you can be sure that the pronouncement from the great man of Urualo is not fulfilled.
If you want Emenike, the twin brother of Amoma, to die, you must first terminate the life of the queen.
I want to be left alone.
Yes, my king.
What kept you so long? I've been waiting here for a long time. Huh?
When you stand before Bueri of Umezu, you don't talk of time. It is better you wait for a very long time and be sure that you have the right thing at the right time than get something stupid at age.
Well, let's get straight to business. I have a long journey before me.
This is the bottle that contains the liquid of Buffio. It remains the most dangerous poison on earth. Drop a little quantity of it into a glass of wine and give to whoever you wish to terminate. The fellow will die within 30 seconds. For you to know how powerful this liquid is and how authentic my word is, give my name to a goat if it fails to happen that way.
Prove you, eh? Good. I just want you to understand why I'm doing all this. I have a lot of enemies, very many of them. And they would want me to be humiliated. So, brutality is the only thing I have to be able to wage war against my enemies and remain king.
Well, Ichebelong was here earlier.
And what did he come to do? He actually came with a young man that introduced himself as the second son of the Prime Minister of Uralo.
What did they come for?
They came for the same thing. They came to ask me to be their bride, but I told them that I would think about it.
Are you telling me you are thinking about it?
Listen, this thing is beginning to frustrate me. It's beginning to just frustrate me. I'm tired.
What do you mean by you are getting frustrated? Who is frustrating you?
I don't know why you are against me getting married from a man from here. I am not getting any younger. And all this is beginning to get at me.
Is it the only thing I'm getting from you here now is the fact that you don't trust me?
Why would you say a thing like that? Listen, put yourself in my position. I am a woman, and women easily fade away. This is the seventh suitor I am turning down because of you. Me, I'm thinking of going to go and get married to the Prime Minister's son of Uralo.
I have advised you as my one and only sister. I have asked you because I want the best for you. There are things I know that you don't know.
I want to know those things that you know that I don't know. This is my life. I wouldn't want to continue doing those things that I will eventually regret.
I'm going to tell you everything you want to hear. Everything. We're not in this mood. Let the dust settle. And then I will tell you everything you want to hear. And you will come to the realization that I'm your brother. And all I want is the best for you. That's beautiful. This is for you. Come on. Yes. Come on. Let's clink. Good. Drink.
Your Majesty, I'm sorry, but this is rather strange. Could you give me a glass of wine and you're urging me to drink it like my life depends on it?
What's strange in a king giving his wife, the queen, a glass of wine? Huh? Come on, drink. I'm happy and just that. I want you to be happy with me.
Must I drink the wine?
Well, if you fail to drink it, then I'll be left with no other option than to think that you do not trust me, and that's not good enough for you.
The conspiracy against you is so large, and that's why you need a liquid blessed by the bearer of Ugezu. The king will attempt to terminate your life because he wants to get at Omar. King Ubaja is not worthy of having you as a wife because he has no conscience. Drink what I gave you freely and be sure when the arrows start coming, you will not retreat.
Your Majesty, I want you to look me in the face and tell me that you're not planning to terminate my life.
Why would I be planning to terminate your life? My own queen. The only woman I know in the whole of this kingdom that loves me dearly. My dear queen, I know that you alone can lay down your life for me. Why would I want to do away with your life? Drink what I've given you and be happy.
I believe that I was not deceived by the bearer of the Ugezu. If this class is part of the arrows that are coming, I will uphold the verdict. I shall not be taken.
Well, your face. It's like you didn't like the drink, huh?
Your Majesty, can you swear before a deity that what I just drank was an ordinary wine?
Well, it doesn't call for that.
Well, I'll be in my quarters. If you need me, send a guard to come.
What does that mean? Why would this man call himself the greatest when he's a fake?
What is it? Why are you panting? I had a revelation. Everything has gone wrong in this palace. What is it? When it was happening, I never knew it was a dream. I thought it was really happening to me.
See, I'm losing my patience. I'm going somewhere. Just tell me, what did you see?
We were at the Queen Mother's burial.
Huh?
There was a mammoth crowd gathered to pay her the last respect before the burial. You and I were playing active roles in the burial. The son had returned from abroad for the mother's burial. He was actually angry with everybody. The presiding bishop asked that the casket be opened so that everyone there will pay their last respect before she's buried. It was you who opened the casket.
Huh? Me?
Yes. And to the amazement of everyone, she was not in the casket.
Wait, she was not in the casket? Are you telling me that the casket was empty?
The casket was not empty. There was this beautiful lady who later introduced herself as a mama. She got up from the casket and everybody began to run. She was walking towards the king and the king was running away in fear. In fear, I woke up from the dream and I found out I was just dreaming. And that was when I knew that there was a problem with this palace.
So, in this your revelation, what did you make out of it?
That's what I'm telling you. I don't know.
Just go back to your post. Go.
humble myself before your majesty. You shall reign forever.
Is the queen all right? I'm here to see her.
My king. So good for you to come to my chambers to know how your queen is faring. Something that has not happened in years.
Something good can begin to happen anytime. Is there anything wrong with the king coming in to ask how his queen is faring?
You know, my king, I asked you a question before I drank your glass of wine, but you didn't say anything. I want to ask again. Why did you offer me that wine and urged me to drink it as if my life depended on it?
You see, before you took that glass of wine, you had said that you were not deceived by the bearer of Ududweze. What did you mean by that?
Oh my king, the event of the wine is history, is gone. And I don't want to think about it anymore. You said you're here to know how I'm faring. As you can see, I'm good.
What are you doing? You ought to have asked questions before you act. Once the liquid of buffalo kills anyone, the sacrifice is straight full-grown rams. Our shrine does not eat goats, and I wonder what you came to do with a goat.
See what I've come here for. I have come here to call you a goat.
I beg your pardon? You came all the way to Ugezu, and you are standing in the bank of the great Akoloka river of Ugezu, and you are insulting me, a Holobu Ori of Ugezu.
See this goat? This Mpi. The name of this Mpi is Ubu Olie of Ugezu.
What?
That's the name.
You gave my name to a goat?
You said I should give your name to a goat, and I've done that. So this Mpi is Ubu Olie of Ugezu. That's what you said I should do, and I've done it.
Are you telling me that you gave what has the liquid of buffalo to a human being, and the fellow didn't die?
Listen, my friend, you are simply incompetent. Are you listening to me? You gave me a bottle of so-called poison. I poured it inside a glass of wine, gave it to the lady. The lady drank it. Drank all of it. Licked her mouth. Nothing happened to her. How dare you bring me to such a ridicule?
What you are saying has never happened before.
My friend, take this goat.
Take what?
Take this goat, my friend. Take it! This goat, your poison, your shrine, sacrifice it to your useless shrine. Take it! Take it! Take it! Good.
Is it possible that a human being would drink water has the liquid of buffalo and still live?
You said you wanted to tell me something. Why are you not saying anything?
Yes, my queen. But it's private. And I want my queen to hear it alone.
Okay. Whatever you want to say, be fast about it. Because it is not in line with our tradition that the queen will be seen alone with a guard.
Thank you, my queen. One of the guards had a revelation that centers on your life. And because of the respect I have for you, that is why I'm here to tell you to be at red alert.
What did he say?
He said he saw your funeral. And by the time he was having this revelation, he didn't even know that it was a dream. And he said there was a casket and people gathered to pay their last respect to the departed Queen Mother. And he said I was the one that opened the casket, but you weren't the one in the casket. It was a lady that introduced herself as Amoma that emerged from the casket and was pursuing the king.
Do you know any woman called Amoma?
Do you know this lady Amoma?
No, my queen. Even the king once asked me if I knew a lady by that name, and I told him I don't.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I want to tell you that I am well protected. Thank you.
Please, my queen, the guard that had this revelation was so much afraid to come to tell you. So I took it upon myself to come.
I really appreciate it. I will not forget this in a hurry. Thank you. You can go back to your duty post.
Thank you, my friend.
Who is this Amoma?
Amoma ekweleze zurike. Amomado, Amomado. Aruna ekweleze zurike. Amomado, Amomado. Ajeza batati sasi obodo budo nyisi nana. Obodo adima urundinze. Amomado, Amomado. Do yogogo, Amomado.
I know why you are here. You want me to tell you the location of the lady named Amoma. I want to ask you a question, just one question. If you finally get her location, what will you do to her?
Just tell me the location and leave the rest to me.
The dancing maiden of Ulual shall pay you a visit. Then she will explain everything to you.
The lady named Amoma has a brother who I must kill in order to have peace. I cannot kill the brother unless I know the exact location of this lady. And the only person that can show me the location of the lady is the dancing maiden from Mohalo, who is supposed to be paying me a visit here now. I wonder why she's not paying me that visit. Why?
Lualo balolo, ilualo balolo, iwebangoli. Lualo balolo, ilualo balolo, iwebangoli. Ebu abebu shuku, lualo balolo, ilualo balolo, iwebangoli. Ebu abebu do, lualo balolo. lo balolo, iwe banole. Luwa lo balolo, iluwa lo balolo, iwe banole. Olu niile nwere ụgwọ, olu niile nwere ụgwọ. Luwa lo balolo, iluwa lo balolo, iwe banole. Luwa lo balolo, iluwa lo balolo, iwe banole. Egwu abe egwu shuku.
I command this music to stop right now! Why are you making mockery of my throne?
My visit came after administration. It followed a spiritual process. But I'm afraid you have just terminated the flow of the spirit!
What do you mean by terminated the flow of the spirit? You're here to show me the location of the lady named Amoma, and that's all. Listen, tell me how much I'm going to pay you, and I'll do just that here and now.
Let me ask you his question. If you finally know her location, what exactly would you do to her?
And I'm going to give you the exact answer I gave to him. Just show me the location and leave the rest to me. What? Don't tell me that both of you are one and same thing.
You have been searching for me everywhere. And I'm standing right in front of you. What will you do?
This is what we call Okukwinde Mofurokwe. All the kings that ever lived kept it in their palaces. You don't need to be told that there are spirits that visit the palace on a daily basis. Some of the spirits are benevolent ones that bring blessings and good tidings. Others are evil spirits that have come to destroy. Anytime an evil spirit visits your palace, open this calabash and hold it out to the said evil spirit. And the forces living in the calabash will drag the evil spirit into it, and that will be the end of the said spirit. Take it.
Yeah? This is wonderful. Oh, cuckoo. Yeah. I want to tell you that I have enemies, very many of them, and they will be bringing in evil spirits to the palace from time to torment me and disgrace me out of the throne. I want an assurance from you that this calabash, this okuku, will be potent enough to suck in any spirit that comes into the palace.
Your Majesty, it has worked for the kings, and I'm very sure it will work for you.
Yeah. I have this special gift for you. Yeah? Just give me a few minutes. I'll be right back.
I'm waiting.
Yes. I want to see how lucky a woman you are. See, inside this calabash, there are so many keys. There is gold, silver, diamonds. They're all in here. Let's just see how many of them will be able to come out for you. Yeah.
I want you to realize that noble men do not run faster than their shadows.
What do you mean by that?
You just listen to the lyrics of the song that the maiden just danced to. Olomine Urunebo. It means there's a reward to every task. Men that make charms will always tell you that their charms do not work on everyone. I advise you to be very careful.
Wait! You see, you came into my palace empty-handed. You can't live here empty-handed like that. Take some of the gifts. Now here.
You want to offer me a gift? I'm waiting.
What happened to the calabash?
A king that kills his subjects, that look up to him for protection, can never be qualified to rule.
Shattering in my hands. Everything is tearing apart and shattering in my hands.
Your Majesty, why are you facing the throne? Is there any problem? What are you doing with the dagger?
I am convinced that you are the only obstacle standing between me and that. And I mean to deal with you as men deal with their obstacles.
Are you out of your mind? How can you refer to me as an obstacle? What? Another nightmare?
No, it was a dream. I thought it was all over.
What are you talking about? You thought what was all over?
I have this feeling that I'm losing grip of the affairs of this kingdom.
Your Majesty, I am aware that the chairman of the gravel excavation site was here earlier today to update you on the goings on at the site. The chairman is still answerable to you. So how can you be losing grip of the kingdom?
Yes. The chairman was here. He was here to not just to give me the update on the goings on at the excavation site. He actually came and gave me a certified check of 6 million naira being returned on their transactions at the site.
Your Majesty, all the men in charge of the kingdom businesses have been bringing returns to you as their king. So why are you getting yourself so worked up?
It's not all about money. It's not just money. See, there is this pronouncement that I will be disgraced out of office. There is this young man. His name is Emenike. I must terminate his life. If that pronouncement is not going to be fulfilled, my problem now is how to eliminate, kill the young man.
The king will attempt to terminate your life because he wants to get at a man. King Ubaja is not worthy of having you as a wife because he has no conscience.
You know, I once had a revelation that you would be making an attempt on my life so as to get at a man.
Why would you be having that kind of revelation? What kind of revelation was that? I mean, how can you be thinking like that?
Your Majesty, look into my face. I am your wife, the mother of your son. You see, people believe you don't have a conscience and that you don't deserve me. But I'm still with you because I love you. If you kill me in your quest to rule, my spirit will never let you rest. My spirit will make sure that you are a wreck for the rest of your life.
So you actually believe? So you think I'm planning to kill you? Is that?
You heard every word that I said. Good night.
I can confirm to you that Emenike is the one holding the Ududeze. As long as he lives, you will continue to experience problems upon problems. Terminate the life of the queen, and you have terminated the life of Emenike, the one holding the Ududeze. If you are able to achieve this, then you have solidified your kingship, and your enemies shall remain helpless.
Why are you provoking me? Why? Your useless calabash did not work. It failed to work. In fact, what I have come here for is to collect every kobo. I paid you for that nonsense.
Can I have the calabash back?
Calabash? Which calabash? Listen, the evil spirits I had wanted to cage inside the calabash simply made the calabash to disappear. Why are you just claiming that? I mean, why are you claiming that you're a big time dibia when ordinary feminine spirits could make your calabash to disappear? Huh?
I see you, and I see a man who doesn't know the weight of what is coming to him.
What do you mean by that one?
You are up against the gods of your land, not just evil spirits.
I am not up against any gods. I am up against one boy named Emenike. I am up against one girl, his sister named Amuma. Both of them want to disgrace me out of the throne. And you're here. Why are you even bringing the gods into this matter?
If you go to Amuma, you'll find out that she's just a girl without the gifts of appearing and disappearing. She's just a normal, beautiful girl that would one day settle down and raise a wonderful family. It's the gods of your land that are using her body and face to make appearances to you and to others. She's not even aware of these appearances. Besides, I must leave you with the warning the women left with your guard. Your days are numbered.
See, how much do you want me to pay you? I'm ready to pay here and now. I want to live, but I also want to remain on that throne until I die.
Initially, I thought you were being tormented by evil spirits. That was why I offered to help. But now that it has been revealed to me that you are up against the gods, I must tell you that my calabash does not cage the gods. Nobody can. And besides, I am no more involved in the process.
Which gods are you talking about here?
The chief priest of Urunebo should be able to answer that. Besides, I'm a man of Urokwe. I cannot meddle in the activities of the gods of another land.
I want to be frank with you and tell you that I am not happy the way this meeting is moving.
Why are you saying anything like that? The meeting had just started, and the elders of Urunebo are gradually beginning to understand the issue under discussion.
Who told you that? Can't you see that everybody is confused? Everybody is confused, and we're all looking at you to tell us why you summoned this meeting.
With due respect, Chukwuemeka, I am not impressed with the way you are going. There is no other kingdom we can call our own. Urunebo is the only kingdom we have. And in a time like this, we must rise up as men that have God and chase a monster that manifested to destroy our land.
May I know who is the monster? Who is this monster you are talking about? Why are you challenging the Chiemerie? The man that is parading himself as our king is ruling us without Ugezu. He is the monster that has manifested himself to destroy this kingdom. And we must rise and fight against this monster.
Urunebo ekwenagi. Chumaneze ekwenagi. Ogbefi ojima. Inokuya. Is anything wrong upstairs? Are you calling for war against our king?
What if he calls for war? What will happen?
Listen to me, Ishiopala. I am not afraid of ubaja. The entire members of Okoye family were wiped out in just one night. Up till now, nobody has been able to trace any of their corpses. Is that clear? They died mysteriously and were buried mysteriously.
Yeah. You are sounding as if you had a hand in what happened to the Okoli family.
With due respect, Chukwuemeka, I wouldn't want to be distracted. Some men sitting with us in this sacred Ezeonu hall of Urunebo conspired and crowned Ubaja, king of this land, without devise. They are the evil men and they know it. The ghosts of this land are asking questions, and I want these evil men to answer the questions.
Now tell us who these evil men are.
All of you that participated in installation of Ubaja as the king of Urunebo without devise, you are all the evil men.
There is something we have come to tell you. It is now crystal clear to us that you want to be king.
What more? What else?
In fact, we can say that you want to be king by all means. We are not kids. We have read the handwriting on the wall.
Yes.
We can even add that nobody can stop you now. Bam. So we have come to give you our support. Are we hide there?
Omega welcome. Ebo Heguneri. Ubaja. Our support is total, but it has a price.
Yeah. Well.
I thank you. I thank you very much. Look, all I need you to do is name your price. I am ready. I will overpay you. I must be king. Very simple. We are going to restructure the formula with which we share the revenue that accrues to this kingdom in such a way that you will have enough to run the kingdom and we shall have enough to smile to the bank always. Is that all? Is that all? Consider it done. Look. There are even other sources of revenue that accrue to this kingdom which you people don't know. We are going to explore all. Huh? My only problem is this. How are we going to achieve the coronation without the devise?
Leave that one to us. We are the people that crown kings in this kingdom. We are going to make you king, with or without devise. And when you become king, few years after, our people will forget what they call devise. Yeah, they could be cheers. Or who did you see that after?
Hey! Look. This has just turned out to be the best meeting, the best discussion I ever had in years. This calls for celebration.
Celebration indeed.
Wait for me.
I look into your faces. I see that you've remembered something. Could you be lenient enough and tell this garden what you've remembered? Look at this pretender. Who told you that we remembered something? And what is it you think we remembered? Ubaja today, who is parading himself as king, has told some people that we are going to forget everything concerning Ugezu within a couple of years. I want you to go and tell him that 36 years in his reign as an evil king we are still remembering the fact that he ascended the throne without a symbol of authority. Tell him that his days are numbered, that he has the option of doing the honorable thing by stepping down, or he will be disgraced out of the throne.
I want to ask you one question, one simple question. Assuming Ubaja steps down from the throne of the kingship of Urunebo, whom do you think will assume that throne of Urunebo kingdom?
Answer him! Some evil men crown Ubaja king because he has weakened our people with police, army, and all the powers of government. The then chief priest did not participate in the process that culminated his coronation. We are going to get the present chief priest involved, and he is going to tell us who shall be our king that will deliver us from the hands of the angry gods.
Let me tell you, you are sounding as if you have perfected plans to ascend onto the throne of Urunebo kingdom. But I want to put it to you that you can never be king in this kingdom. You can never be king. Listen, I go on.
What you're asking me happened many years back, even before I became the chief priest. It happened even before you were born. Why are you asking me questions based on what is older than us?
The elders of this land are already asking questions. I'm very sure they will come to you. When they come here and ask you anything, rise up to the occasion and speak like the mouth of the gods.
You told me you are not from this land, and I know you lied to me because I see the blood of this land flowing in you.
If we're asked to say who is the king of this land, who would you suggest?
The general belief among our people is that the entire family of Ngozi have been wiped out from the surface of the earth. But I've told those who cared to listen that the family is not expunged. Ngozi family is the family that can give this land a king that can transform this land.
What makes you think the family you just mentioned have not been wiped out?
All families in this land have their okuku deposited in this shrine. My job as the chief priest is checking on the okuku once in a while. Each time I minister on the okuku of Great Ngozi family, it's still clear to me that the family is not finished. I still see great men waxing strong in that family.
Is it possible for you to show me this okuku?
Why I allowed you into this shrine is because I feel you are a man of this land. The questions you are asking suggest that I was wrong, and I will advise that you leave this shrine immediately.
You were not the chief priest when Ubaja was crowned king, and your predecessor refused to be bought and stayed away from the entire process. And I know you're going to play an important part in the imagined kingdom.
I want you to introduce yourself to me properly.
The reason you are a great man, because great men of Urunebo regard you as a very true definition of moral value, just like your predecessor. And I urge you to continue your noble steps, for you shall see good days ahead of you.
I can see the aura of the gods in him. Who is he? Who is this young man?
We ran into this agreement as we searched your secret chambers. It contained something that we're still unable to comprehend. You know everything about this agreement and we want you to explain it to us.
You are not supposed to see this agreement. Why do you have to search my secret chambers?
It is rather too late to ask why. We've searched and we've seen an agreement that states you're not our biological father. We want you to explain the meaning of the agreement.
Wait. Have I in any way treated you as if you were not my biological children?
You have been a wonderful father to us, and we are happy to have a man like you as our father.
Then why are you raising dust over a matter that has been settled? Over a piece of an old agreement you found in my chambers?
We're asking questions because it's all about us. Our names are written on the agreement. Please explain the meaning of the agreement.
Yes, Father. Please, we want you to explain everything to us.
Okay. Sit down. Your father was a man of Urunebo called Omemma. Your mother, his wife, was murdered by a man of Urunebo called Ubaja. This Ubaja is now the king of Urunebo. Your father was my boss. He was a potter, and it is believed that he was the greatest potter of all times. He forced me into this agreement before he died. I was the one that buried him.
What killed him?
Ubaja was scheming to be king of Urunebo. Everybody told him to his face that you cannot be king without the Ududueze. The Ududueze is the symbol of authority, of kingship. When it dawned on Ubaja that he cannot be king without the Ududueze, he approached your father to make something for him in the semblance of the Ududueze. Your father accepted and created something for him in the semblance of Ududueze. And when he came to collect it, your mother squared up to him and told him that you cannot be king with a fake Ududueze. He killed your mother in the process. And before he left, he inflicted a terrible terminal disease on your father that paralyzed half of his body. Your father was a living corpse. He knew he was going to die. He forced me into this agreement. And he died after signing his column.
And what did you do to this Ubaja?
My daughter, Ubaja has become untouchable. He uses all the instruments of state, the police, the army, name it, even thugs, to oppress the people. This agreement holds that I take you as my children and make sure you lack nothing. Your father also told me one day that I should not rush into getting married. That the woman I will marry will be revealed to me as a queen. And when she is revealed to me, I will know. I am still waiting for that revelation.
And if the revelation fails to come, you remain unmarried forever?
I am comfortable with having both of you as my children. Your father was a great man. He was a potter and a seer. And I believe that that revelation will come.
Why haven't you gone back to Urunebo ever since?
My son, the fear of ubaja is the beginning of wisdom. I left Urunebo the night ubaja sent assassins to weed out the entire Nwokoye family, my family. I don't know how it happened. Sincerely, I don't know how it happened. I was escaping with both of you. The assassins saw me, but they couldn't do anything. I came into this town and established the trade your father taught me. And you can see how God has rewarded the efforts of my hands.
I am not comfortable with your visit. What are you doing in this shrine?
You will not show disloyalty to your king. I am king of this land.
I put it to you, you are not the king, Ubaja. The pronouncement of the great man of Uralo is on the verge of fulfillment. Your plan is to remain victorious, but I put it to you, what is coming to you is mightier than you.
I can see that all of you are together. What you just told me was exactly the same thing that evil lady said to me in my dream. Why are you people plotting to destabilize your king?
You are not the king, Ubaja. You went to Urokwe to consult Odalego. You are here because Odalego, a man from another land, advised you to go to your chief priest. Now tell me, are you the king and another man from another land is advising you to go to your chief priest? Ubaja, the truth is that you murdered Omema and the wife. If you fail to leave this shrine this minute, I'll prove to you that it takes only a mad goat to be comfortable in the gathering of angry lions.
Chief priest, I want to tell you I'm really, really very sorry about trying to undermine your status as the chief priest. You are the chief priest. Nobody is contesting that. Yeah? I want to tell you that henceforth I'm going to be a changed person. In fact, right here and now, I'm already a changed.
I don't need your change, Ubaja. Urunebo people do not need your change. What we need from you is to confess and step down. Ubaja, you shall not know peace until you obey the verdict